Hey guys, Brad here, and today we're going to be doing the Bosch multi-tool. This is the 12-volt version. It's a Starlock. The code on this is GOP12V-28. Now, before we get into it, make sure you subscribe, hit that notify bell, and give me a thumbs up if you like the video. And definitely give some comments, because I love to hear from you guys and hear what you guys are thinking about the latest tools or the old tools. So this has been around for a while now, and I thought I'd pick it up just because we're doing a bunch of multi-tools and kind of see sort of what the difference is and how they all are. So one thing I want to mention about this Starlock, and this sort of fooled me a little bit, and you guys should be aware of this too. Starlock is sort of Bosch's three-dimensional blade that they're using, okay? And it's a very, very sweet system, but I thought when I read the box, because it says Starlock right on it, that this would have sort of that quick release Starlock ability, but it doesn't. And it doesn't really say. It does have a hex wrench on here, but it's in small printing, and where I bought it didn't really say it, so I just sort of missed it. So just make sure if you're expecting this to have a quick release on it, it doesn't. You need an Allen key, and it comes with one, but it's not like the fancier, newer models that have the latch on the side that have the quick release. So something to think about. Now, this kit came with a little toolbox storage, which is pretty cool. So you can keep all your blades in here, sandpaper, the sanding discs, and all that. So that came with it. And then it also came with the Allen key, one blade, and the tool. It did not come with the battery. It's variable speed, so 1 through 6, and it's the brushless motor. They call it an EC brushless motor. The RPMs, or oscillations per minute, I should say, are between 5,000 and up to 20,000 oscillations per minute. And they've got a whole color coding system. I haven't quite learned it yet, but the white I do know is multi-purpose or all-purpose. So we're going to cut some wood, we're going to cut some nails, and just sort of see how this thing kind of gets along. Now, to put a blade on here, you got the Allen key, stick it in, undo this right here. And the thing I really, really do like about this is that it's magnetic. And I think Milwaukee could improve on theirs a lot by just putting 2 little magnets in here, because that really does hold the blade in place, while you're screwing around with the tools and trying to screw this on. So that's a nice little feature that Bosch did. They really thought that through well. So I'd say that's why I like this model right here, is because of the magnets. That's pretty cool. Okay, so next, battery, 12 volt right here, just slides in the back. The problem I have with Bosch's 12 volts, and I don't know if it's just my 12 volt batteries, because I have a few of them for my lasers, they're really, really hard to get in and out of the tools. This pinching is so tough, and I've had this battery for a couple of years now, and it still hasn't loosened up on me to the point where it's easy to get in and out. It's quite, you got to squeeze and really wiggle it out. So that's a complaint I have about the 12 volt system for Bosch. It's just a bit hard on the fingers. So if you don't have really strong hands, maybe something to think about. But yeah, overall, I like the feel of this tool. It's got lots of rubber overmold on it. The vibration's decent, and I think it's just a nice, good-looking tool. Size-wise, I'll give you some measurements here. From the battery to, well, let's just go to the head. We're about 11 1/4, and then width we're about 2 1/2, 2 3/8 at the head here. It does taper down, and then overall height we're around 3.5 inches. So if you're thinking about buying this to stick in a toolbox, there's some measurements for you. Okay, so let's get cutting. I'm going to start off with some nails here, just try and do a couple cuts. These blades are pretty awesome. I really do like the Bosch blades. So I might have to start buying some for these for my other tools. But yeah, let's give this a go. And we'll start off on 1 and we'll work our way up. So pretty good on the nail cutting. Not great with this blade, but pretty good. The vibration, like I said, is minimal. It's sort of what's expected with these multi-tools. They're never the greatest for vibration, so I don't recommend using these all day, every day. If you are, wear some padded gloves or something, because it really does wear on your nerves and your tendons, and you just end up with this numb hand. So just keep that in mind if you're going to be doing a lot of multi-tooling. Now let's cut some wood. So I'm just going to put on a lower speed here. I'm finding with on level 6, it really throws you around. So let's just put it down to level 4. All right, there we go. So not bad, not great, not my favorite multi-tool by far. I will say this, the curved blades to me, they have a little bit of they want to walk on me a little bit. And I don't know if that's just because I haven't used them enough. I'd love to hear some opinions on the Bosch curved blades. It just feels like when I'm cutting wood, and I have used this earlier too, is that it just kind of wants to ride up on me a little bit. Whereas say DeWalt blades, they're straight and you just get a better plunge feel with them. So I don't know. I want to hear some comments, what you guys think. If you're, some guys use these all the time and they love them. So I'd love to hear what you guys think about that. But overall, this is a nice tool and I do recommend it. It will get the job done, if you're a hobbyist or professional like myself. It's very affordable. I think it's around $100 Canadian, somewhere in that range. And it's just, yeah, it's not, toolless. You do need an Allen key. But like I said before in my other videos, if you're not changing blades a lot, it doesn't really matter, right? So especially if you got like a kit like this, and you can keep all your blades in here and your tool, and you're pretty much good to go. All right, guys, let me hear what you think. Again, subscribe, hit that notify bell, give me a thumbs up if you don't mind. Till next time, keep on crushing it. We'll catch you later.